Hello YouTube. I tried doing this video a little bit earlier, but I decided to redo it. And so today's video was inspired by Pro Jared at his second channel, Pro Jared Plays. And he did a video called The Games I Got for Christmas as a kid. And I thought, maybe I should do a video talking about the games that I got for Christmas, either as a kid or, well, recently, because yesterday, because today is Christmas. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And I got yesterday at Christmas Eve the Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. I'm super excited to finally be able to play this game. I love it. You play as Princess Zelda herself. You play as her. Finally, a Zelda game where you're actually playing as Zelda. Hell yeah, that is officially by Nintendo and isn't those terrible CDI games. Oh my god. Those CDI games.
My boy.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to. Only Link can defeat Ganon. How about a kiss for luck?
You've got to be kidding.
You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies. Sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you're a little richer.
Anyways, finally a Zelda game where you're actually Zelda, and I will be streaming this. I don't know when because I am a little bit sick. I will be streaming this on Twitch, twitch.tv/JarvyRocks. Again, I stream Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so that is twitch.tv/JarvyRocks, and I will be streaming this game. So I am super excited to finally be playing it. Anyways, let's talk about the games that I got for Christmas, and let's talk about the first game that I genuinely remember I was actually excited about. And there isn't going to be a real order. I'm not going to go through timeline. Just going to talk about the games that pop up in my head. And I remember getting, one time when I was a little kid, I've seen ads for the game Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga, and I was really excited to play that game. I was like, I really want to play the game, and I don't think I asked for it for Christmas specifically. I might have wrote it down in a list, possibly, but I don't think I actually asked for it. I think I just talked about it a lot, because I saw that trailer and it really interested me, and I would just constantly talk about it. Like every day, I was just talking about it. And oh my gosh, I was so excited to get it for Christmas. And Christmas came, and I didn't get Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, I'm kind of sad. Like, I didn't show my disappointment. I didn't say, well, I didn't get this game, because I did get other great gifts. I just didn't get the thing that I really wanted. And I was a little upset by that, but I was like, you know what, whatever, fine. And then it was either later that day or it was the next day. It was either that or the next day. My parents came to me and said, we have another gift for you. We kind of just forgot about it, and they gave it to me, and it was Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy on the PS2. And just for information, I didn't even know there was a Lego Star Wars games before the Complete Saga. I genuinely thought the Complete Saga was this first game. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I was super excited. I did also say, like, I did want the Complete Saga, but I'm 100% happy for this. I'm 100% excited for this. because I didn't really care. It was Lego Star Wars. It was going to be the same game as the Complete Saga, just with the minus the three prequels. So I played that. And I absolutely loved it, and I still love Lego Star Wars to this day. It is still one of my favorite childhood games, and I still play it on occasion because I have the Complete Saga copy on the Wii, and it is absolutely an amazing game, and I love it so much. Like, this is just a great childhood game right here. Like, oh man, this is so cool. And just playing specifically the the original trilogy levels, it just brings back a lot of nostalgia. I eventually got this copy from my mom's sister's husband. He had the game, and he was like, you know what, you can have it. And so I got it, and I absolutely love this game. And as well, as is also my second favorite Lego game, Lego Indiana Jones and the Original Adventures. I love this game as well. So much fun. So much fun. I love them. And then the next game that I can remember I got was I got GoldenEye for the DS. That was when Activision released that GoldenEye like remake. It was a remake of the original N64 game, and also a remake of the movie. And it starred like Daniel Craig instead of the guy who played GoldenEye, James Bond, and the original GoldenEye. I love the Wii version of the game, but the first time I ever played GoldenEye was the DS game, and I also really enjoyed the DS game. I was like, that's a really fun DS game. Like, it was very short, but I did enjoy it. I thought this was a lot of fun. And the Wii version is much better of a game, but I got that, and I absolutely love it. Love the game, and it was the game that my parents got me. And at the time, I have this cousin, and his family lived with us during this Christmas season, and it was because their house burned down, and my mom was like, well, they have to have a place to live, so she offered for them to live with us. And so for maybe like a year or two, they lived with us, and they celebrated Christmas with us. And I got the GoldenEye game on that same Christmas. I also got a game from them, because at that time, my cousin, who I would always hang out around with and stuff, and he always played horror games. He loved horror games. He was the reason why I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. He got me into the Resident Evil series by showing me Resident Evil 2. The original PS1 game, and my gosh, I am so grateful because I love those games. But he also showed me a game on the DS, and that was a little horror game called Dementium the Ward, which was a first-person Silent Hill-inspired horror game developed by Renegade Kid, who they go by a different name now, which is a TUI, and you might know them because they mostly focus on 2D platformers, and that is Mutant Mudds and Xenodrifter, which are amazing games. I absolutely love TUI, and I started with their games Dementium, and he showed me Dementium the Ward, and I absolutely loved it. So for that Christmas, he told his mother how much I liked the Dementium the ward, so they got me a copy of Dementium 2 for the DS. And Dementium 2 is my favorite game in that series. I love Dementium 1, but I love Dementium 2. And even though I loved getting the game GoldenEye for the DS, because I had a lot of fun with GoldenEye, I thought that was a really fun game. Obviously, I loved Dementium 2, and I think that kind of upset my mom a little bit because I was playing Dementium 2 a lot more than I was playing GoldenEye, and I was talking a lot about Dementium 2. And so, like, when I first told her how much I did love Dementium 2, like, I could tell that it had upset her. So I just stopped talking about playing Dementium 2. Because I did love GoldenEye, I just really loved Dementium 2 more. And speaking of my cousin, for another Christmas, my cousin told my mom about a game series that I would probably like, and it was Mortal Kombat, and it was specifically this Mortal Kombat collection, and it was like a PS2 collection, with the collection being spelled with a K instead of a C, and it came with the games Mortal Kombat Deception, which was like this. It had like a story mode that was very like RPG in design, like you would go around talking to people, doing quests and stuff, and when you did those quests, they would be in the form of like the normal Mortal Kombat fighting like game and stuff, and you created your own character, if I remember correctly, and it was a fun game. I absolutely did like that game. Of course, they all came with an arcade mode, except the second game. But I will explain why I didn't have an arcade mode. Deception had an arcade mode, and it was very fun. The second game that the collection came with was Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, which is like a remake of Mortal Kombat 2, but in a beat 'em up format. It's a beat 'em up game, and it's like a retelling of the story of Mortal Kombat 2, and it was a fun game as well. I absolutely loved that game. And then we got Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which the story mode of that game also was kind of similar to Deception, but it was also a little different because the boss fights were like normal fighting game boss fights, but I also think they had like a beat 'em up kind of section to it, where you walked around fighting random thugs, and then you would fight the bosses, which was like in a fighting game style. And Armageddon also came with more motor combat, and it was like a Mortal Kombat kart racer, and that was super fun. I play that all the time. I love that game mode. Shaolin Monks was the first time I played Mortal Kombat 2, because you could unlock the original Mortal Kombat 2. And I never really beat any of these games. For you to unlock Mortal Kombat 2, you have to beat the main story, or you can just put in a cheat code, and that's what I did. I love these games. They were just, I was just too young, and they were too hard. And it's so funny that my mom, she bought me this collection. Because it was like in 2015, like around 2015, 2016, Mortal Kombat 10 had released. And I would think it was 2016 because the game released in 2015. And so we went to Walmart, and we saw, I was with my parents. I was like 16 at the time. We saw, my parents saw this guy who is friends with like my dad, and they were getting to talk to each other and stuff, and he mentioned how he just recently got Mortal Kombat 10 and was super excited to be playing it and stuff. And my mom goes, "What's Mortal Kombat?" Reminder, she's the one that bought me the PS2 collection. He explains to her what Mortal Kombat is, and she's just like, "Oh my gosh!" And she's like, because he talks about it's really, really violent. It's a really violent game. And she's like, she goes to me and goes, you better not be playing these type of games. And I go, one, I am. And two, you bought me Mortal Kombat when I was a kid. Because when she bought the collection, she didn't really know what these games were. And yes, it has M rating, but here's the thing. People ignore that. Adults, for some reason, parents ignore the rating of the game. So, yeah, but I had so much fun with Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. It's one of my favorite fighting games. Only because it's like one of the only few fighting games I ever really played. The other fighting game that I ever played when I was younger was Dragon Ball. That PS2 Dragon Ball game, because my cousin really loved Dragon Ball. We really loved the Dragon Ball games and stuff, so they would play that PS2 game, which recently just got a new game in the series, which doesn't have the same name of the original PS2 games. It's called like Sparking Zero, but it's a part of that same PS2 series. And so I absolutely love Mortal Kombat. And the last big time I got any video games for Christmas, because besides getting this, which is awesome, can't wait to play it. Again, we'll be streaming it on twitch.tv/JarryRocks. Was I got Watch Dogs, Alien Isolation, and Wolfenstein: The New Order on the Xbox 360. And I was excited to play these games, and I did play them. And I beat Alien Isolation, and I beat Wolfenstein: The New Order. And I thought Watch Dogs was okay. Never beat it. I thought it was just, okay. I wanted Watch Dogs because I was excited by the idea of it, the story of it, the advertisements. And when I finally played it, I was like, this is okay. It's not great. It's okay. The instance was on the Xbox 360. I didn't really care about graphics, even though I did watch videos talking about the graphics. Like, people talking about the PS4 version was a very big downgrade compared to the E3 demo and stuff. But since I only played the Xbox 360 version, I didn't really care about the graphics. But I played Wolfenstein: The New Order, and it came in like multiple discs, and I think it came in like 6 discs. And Alien Isolation, I think, came in 2. And I think it was the same with Watch Dogs. All 3 of these games came in like multiple discs. But I obviously had a lot more fun with not Mortal Kombat, with Alien Isolation and Wolfenstein. Which I was gonna love Wolfenstein because I love the other Wolfenstein games in the series. The original Wolfenstein. I was a big first-person shooter fan, so I asked for that for Christmas, and I got it, and I loved it. It was so cool. And then like I said, Alien Isolation, which was such a great horror game. And those were really the last big games I can really think of. Because for a while, I just buy games. I would buy games for myself. And I got this game, and I'm super excited to play it. Again, yes, I'm constantly plugging my Twitch channel, but seriously, I'm going to be streaming this on Twitch, twitch.tv/JarryRocks, which will probably be next week since I'm sick at the moment. And it will be on Monday, because I stream Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So I will be playing this game, and I am so excited to play it. I'm so excited. Sorry, had to make a better outro. If you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you want to know what my content is like, I make reviews of movies, games, and I also do video game type news topic and also movie type news topics. Plus, I also upload once in a while my playthroughs that I stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/JarvyRocks. And again, I stream Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And please give me a follow because I will be streaming Legend of Zelda: The Echoes of Wisdom, which I'm excited to play. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, or at least the streams. And thank you for watching. Bye.